What's up, guys? It's 1000 Talks, episode 2. There's been a lot going on over in the nation, even from coast to coast. It kind of just doesn't matter where you are. It's been pretty intense, and it's been a lot of incidents back and forth, and it's pretty crazy weekend. Very crazy weekend. Out here in Chicago, there's been over 82 different shootings and over 19 different fatalities over this weekend. It's been a lot of other stuff going on in other cities, people getting ran over, people out there fighting, people out there looting, you name it, and you name it, it's going on.
Are you? Shoot it! Fuck you! You shot a car with a pregnant woman in it! With fucking tear gas! Fuck you! I ain't going nowhere! Fucking bitches! Fuck, shoot it again! She's fucking pregnant! Shoot it again! Are you? There's a pregnant woman in the car!
We had at 53rd and Lake Park. People are trying to deliver an important message here.
What I want to say is power to the people. That's all I got to say.
More looting tonight.
Why are you out here?
I'm here is because at the age of 8, I had a police officer tell me that I wasn't going to make it to see 18. I'm 25 years old now.
They decided to just come out here and help Macy's clean up.
was angry because I looked at that video and I saw my mama's face.
Yeah.
When a black man, I may not be black, but I'm God's child.
Yes.
When I saw that man calling out for his mama, I thought about my mama. What I kept thinking is, he must be seeing her already.
Yes, he was transitioning.
They're not letting her come.
Yes.
So I'm here to tell you, we will march as a department with everybody in this community. I will march until I can't stand no more. But I will not, like Truth said, I will not allow anyone to tear down this city.
Amen.
Because this is our city.
We don't have to do that.
Don't pay close attention. Because these little white guys with their skateboards are the ones that started all the shit.
They got mamas. You see? And if you just give them a minute to get out of energy, you won't have no problem out of it. Okay? I appreciate your patience and your tolerance. My grandfather, first black police officer. Okay? Hurt people hurt people. Right? I don't want them to be hurt. Don't hurt them no more. I love you, man. I love you, man. I do. I know, but you're doing great today. I got good shit in the out there.
Where? There's somebody on the Where? Oh, over there? I see.
my gosh, the speed at which that that truck approached, and even some of the brave people attempting to slow it down, and then look at how quickly they tried to get close to stop him.
Yeah.
Here's a live picture now. You see how much, a little bit, I'm not live just a few minutes earlier, but you see how much further I believe that truck continued to go, because that does not, where we see the truck right now in this video from a few minutes ago, does not look like where it stopped in that MnDOT camera picture. It appears maybe the truck might have moved further, and then you mentioned, Jennifer, the cab door opened. We saw what appeared to be a crowd or mob of sorts around that person, their arms flailing. We're not.
Celebrities are out. Celebrities are out speaking out. Some are saying their piece. Some are staying very suspiciously quiet. And, you know, some are donating and some are just donating their words. So here's a few clips from some of the celebrities over this weekend and just some of the things they've had to say. So let's just go ahead and watch these.
All my heroes growing up was athletes and movie stars and shit like that, pretty much like everybody else, rappers and shit like that. So when I look and I see athletes who are taking their stands and shit like that, certain musicians are taking their stands, and I just look like, where the fuck is all of like our top black people in film? Like, where the fuck is Oprah? Where the fuck is Will Smith? Where the fuck is Samuel Jackson? Where the fuck is Denzel? Like, y'all motherfuckers out here marching with us or nothing. Y'all not saying nothing. Y'all not giving us no words of encouragement. Like, no nothing. Say nothing about the like that shit is crazy, bro. That shit is really crazy. And don't tell me it's not your place to say nothing, bro, because you black just like everybody else out here marching and fighting, bro. You're not exempt. Ain't none of us exempt. They don't see you as Denzel Washington. They don't see you as Will Smith. They don't see you as...
Spray can. Give me the spray can.
Hey, look, I ain't doing
Give me the spray can.
I ain't doing
It's not the
nothing.
way, man. Give me the spray can.
I ain't doing nothing.
Give me the spray can.
Here, bro.
I really like the comment by Lil Nas X. He put out a good comment that was really, really good, that I really liked. He compared the riot situation to bullying. Kids go through bullying day in and day out at their schools, and they're mistreated all the time, and a lot of teachers and other staff turned a blind eye to it. And when that kid finally blows up, when that kid finally snaps back, they typically tend to label the kid a troublemaker, or label the kid a bad kid. But had they would have been paying attention to some of these bullyings and some of these symptoms and some of these early warning signs, a lot of children, you know, would be saved, or at least would be saved from, you know, doing any other negative acts that could affect everyone negatively. So I thought that was a really good comment. I really, really liked that comment that he put out. And basically what he was saying was that silence equals complicity. Silence equals complicity. And a lot of other people are really kind of feeling the same way. They felt like we voted for so many different people. We did this, we did that. Now, even though we need to continue to do those things because that's covering all our bases and that is going to keep on protecting that political side of things and our political fight. But you know, you kind of understand where people are coming from. People are really, really fed up, and when we're quiet, when we're complicit about it, it kind of moseys over, and it just kind of goes away, and everyone just kind of forget. But when we're angry, when we're out there, you know, when people are out there in force, and you know, they're quite a bit upset. Here we are now. We're outside of our name. Now we're not humans anymore. Now we're not men and women. Now we're animals. We're thugs. We're a lot of different things. And I'm not talking about specifics here. I'm talking about when people generalize. A lot of the people out there supporting this movement or supporting Black Lives Matter in general, and I think that that's a bad perspective to have. And you know, it sounds really entitled to be thinking like that. Addresses, there's just been a lot of harsh comments. I've seen a lot of very inhumane, very I mean, just out of the box posts and comments. Some saying about, you know, oh yeah, this is how you look when you're out there. You're beating people up, and you're talking about you're fighting for, you know, George Floyd, and you guys are not. And a lot of generalizations. You know, if you're out there looting, you're no better than the police officer who had his neck on George Floyd. And so many of these comments and opinions are majority not coming from Black people. I've seen some from African Americans, trust me. I've seen some of y'all out there too. I see you. But I mean, some of these people who say that they support, who say that they appreciate, who say they understand, and you don't. Let's just call it what it is. You don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. For you to be upset, for you to be emotionally bothered because people feel unjust and they want to go out and protest and be upset, literally be upset. I'm not talking about rioting. I'm not talking about looting in this talk. I'm talking about just being upset. The fact that you want to feel entitled because people are upset shows what side of the gate you really stand on. It really does. And for a lot of the people out there, I've seen people post stuff like, oh, some of my own friends, some of my own people I live around. Yeah, you bet. Some of the own people you live around, because you know what? They're some of the main ones who be on it, and they be right next to you every single day. So I'm not shocked. A lot of people who really have gone through a lot of these experiences and troubles and obstacles as being an African American or being of African descent, we're not shocked. We know the truth. We've been living here. We've been going through this. You guys are just now seeing it on a cell phone video. This is really what's been going on, man. So yeah, people are upset. Next thing I wanted to say is just thank you. Thank you so much to the people out there of other races, my Asians, my Latinos, my Latinas. A lot of people have stepped out hardcore. No doubt that there's definitely some white people in there too. I mean, there's some white people who's actually been supporting the movement for a long time, way back in the day. Some of those people who've been totally aware of situations and stuff like this. So thank you so much to those people. Just, you know, on my own behalf, man, I really appreciate that. And I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of other African Americans who appreciate you guys just taking the time out to, like, dude, like, just notice. Just that you can take the time out to notice that what our struggle is. There's a lot of us who extremely appreciate just that little inch. There's so many of us who appreciate that 1,000 times over. And we really do, because it's been unjustly for a long time now. So thank you so much, and big shouts out to everyone who really, you know, chimes in and helps out. We really appreciate that. So lastly, to end off this video, there was a post that was said that I really agree with, and I really think kind of sums up a lot of what the message is. And it goes like, I wish America loved Black people the same way they love Black culture. I wish America loved black people the way they love our culture. There's so many places, industries that benefit from the very, very existence of African Americans and people who put out our culture and our other things that bring in revenue. There's so many people that benefit from African American culture and who are not African Americans. And that is very, very blatantly true. And it sums up a big, big message. You guys have a wonderful day. Take care, and you guys be safe out there.